Hi, this is Tim from the Nintendo Blogger, and as you can see I'm going to be bringing you regular news updates on this channel now for the 3DS, the Wii U, the Wii and the DS. And so I'm just going to do a very brief summary of a couple of the big stories over the last few months for the 3DS and the DS, and there's a little bit of Wii news at the end. But onwards I will be doing regular news updates for all the consoles just to keep you informed. So of course the big story was the 3DS XL announcement, and that will be coming July 28th in Europe and August 19th in the US, and it's going to be priced at around $200 in the US and about 180, maybe a little bit less in the UK. Europe, we'll have to wait and see the prices. It's going to be a similar online price to the UK converted into euros. 3 different colours: red, black, blue and black, and silver and black. And of course the big highlight feature is the 90% bigger screen. It is a bigger console. Apparently it's surprisingly light, very similar other than that to the original 3DS, and there isn't unfortunately the additional circle pad, although you will be able to buy the additional circle pad Pro as an extra. I'm not sure why that Nintendo chose to omit this. I'm sure there's good reasons. So that's the 3DS, obviously big news. Now moving on, the big news of course for the DS is game-wise, and obviously there's lots of games still coming out for the DS. And of course the biggest one is Pokemon Black version 2 and Pokemon White version 2, and it actually is set 2 years after the original events of Pokemon Black and White versions, and there's a load of new areas to discover, and there's also familiar places to explore. If you're familiar with Pokemon, you're going to love it, and I'm sure it's going to be extremely well received. In fact, the Japanese copy's out already, and lots of people are grabbing hold of that one because they can't wait for it. So it's out officially in North America on Sunday the October the 7th, and in Europe on Friday October the 12th, and it's obviously coinciding with the 3DS Pokemon Radar. So just finally onto a couple of Wii games that are out. So if you've got a Wii and obviously you're waiting for the Wii U, there are still some good titles coming out for it, and 2 of them are Beat the Beat Rhythm Paradise, which is actually, although it's a rhythm game, it does away with the motion control, so you do actually use the actual buttons on the controller, which actually makes a nice change, and it's been very well received. It's full of mini games and fun, and it's out around now in the US and Europe. And then there's Project Zero 2, and that's out in Europe and the UK, and again it's been very well received. But unfortunately I've got no US news on that one. So that's just a very quick summary. Of course you can go over to my latest 3DS games channel and get all the 3DS news in more detail, and I will bring you some more news very soon. All the latest happenings on Nintendo 3DS, DS, Wii and Wii U. So this has been Tim at the Nintendo Blogger. Thanks for watching.